Hey everyone! Welcome to a special Halloween episode of Family Moments, where we use really cool object lessons.
Hey wait, Halloween? We don't really celebrate Halloween around here, do we?
Well, if you mean wearing dark, scary costumes and glorifying evil, then no.
That's what I thought.
But we do like to dress up and have fun in a wholesome way, especially if we can use it as an object lesson to teach the truth.
About what matters most?
Then yeah, we'll use every opportunity we can get.
Good, because I still enjoy eating candy too.
And since you recently dyed your hair red and I'm your father, it only makes sense to dress up as
The Little Mermaid!
Ariel and her dad, King Triton.
I love it. I'll go pack my bags.
Wait, pack your bags? What are you talking about?
Yeah, so we can shoot this video and indoor water park.
Ow, brother. Hey friends, King Triton here, along with my lovely assistant and wonderful daughter, Ariel.
Hello.
And today, we're gonna have some fun learning about being content.
Being content? What does that mean?
Well, being content means being happy or satisfied with what you have instead of always wanting more, or thinking you need what other people have before you can really be happy.
What's being content have to do with The Little Mermaid?
Are you kidding? Don't you remember how Ariel had all kinds of stuff, but she just couldn't be content because she wanted more? She wanted to be part of the human world. In fact, she sang a popular song called Part of Your World that...
I think I know the song.
You do?
I want to be where the people are. I wanna see, I'm dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down a, what's that word again? Oh, street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give?
Can we get back down to business here?
Oh, sorry.
So, as you can see, Ariel had a lot of stuff, but she wanted more.
Is there something wrong with wanting more? Isn't it natural to want to explore and learn?
Well, there's nothing wrong with exploring and learning and pursuing your heart's desires. But the key is to always put the Lord first.
Does this have something to do with that famous Psalm 23? The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want?
Well, that is an appropriate verse for being content. But our verse for today actually comes from Psalm 37:4, where it says, "Delight yourself also in the Lord, and he shall give you the desires of your heart."
So God will give me the desires of my heart?
Well, you can't forget about the first part of the verse. Delight yourself in the Lord.
What does that mean?
Well, it means if we always put God first in our lives, he will shape our desires to fit his plans. And we will find great delight in ways we can't even imagine.
So, does this mean I shouldn't want certain things for Christmas or my birthday? Is that wrong?
Well, I would say it's normal for most people to want stuff. But as Christians, we'd be wise to learn that real joy doesn't come from having stuff, it comes from growing closer to the Lord.
That's kind of hard, especially when a lot of my friends keep up with the latest stuff. It makes me want to have what they have too.
But even when we get more stuff, our happiness doesn't usually last very long. And we end up wanting more. The tricky part is to not follow the crowd, but follow Jesus.
Easier said than done.
Well, let me demonstrate this for you with a little object lesson I like to call Under the Sea.
Under the sea?
Yeah, as in Christ.
Christ?
Yeah, when we follow Jesus, we are under his command. And all we're going to need is a few paper fish, a paper cross, a bowl, some water, and some dish soap. Okay, we'll tape this cross at one end of the bowl, and then at the other end of the bowl, we'll put your friends, all these fish just hanging out. And you want to hang with your friends because you want to fit in and be cool, and sometimes that's all right. But Jesus wants you to follow him no matter what. And sometimes that means swimming against the crowd and going a different direction. And so let's use this joy dish soap to represent the real joy of your heart. We'll put a little bit on the end of you here. And then when we put you in the water, you'll discover that the real joy always leads to Jesus, not following the crowd.
Oh man, that was cool.
There's nothing wrong with having friends, but Jesus is the only one who can truly give you the desires of your heart and bring you true joy.
So in other words, instead of always wanting more and more stuff, I should delight myself in the Lord and he will give me the desires of my heart?
Exactly. Learning to be content is a beautiful thing. So, Sadie, what did you learn today?
I learned that it's normal to want stuff and to try to fit in with the crowd, but real joy comes from following the Lord.
Exactly.
And when I find my delight in the Lord, he will give me the desires of my heart because they will be exactly what he has in mind.
Very good.
Now, I was just thinking about another object lesson I'd like to try. Are you willing to play along?
I consider myself a reasonable merman, as long as it doesn't involve water.
No water.
Hey, as long as you live under my ocean, you'll obey my rules.
You're not getting cold fins now, are you?
Of course not.
Good, because in your object lesson, you used a paper cross to represent Jesus. But in my object lesson, I'm going to use you to represent Jesus. Since you're my earthly father, I like to follow your rules.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
And your object lesson was called Under the Sea, but mine is called Under the Tea.
Under the tea?
Yeah, for King Triton. So I've got this cup of tea.
Hold on now. I don't want to get tea all over this costume. I mean, water is one thing, but tea is a whole
Oh, why didn't you say so? How's that?
What's that got to do with anything?
I'm learning to be content with water instead of tea.
Oh, brother. We'll see you around.